Hey, what's happening? Tom Deacon here, back again for another episode of NitroNights, the show that gives you all of your esports racing needs. We, every single week, bring you 3 episodes, one on a Monday, one on a Wednesday, and one on a Friday. We talk about tournaments, all the latest hot topics in the community and the scene, plus we welcome a brand new guest every single episode. So why would you want to miss it? Make sure you subscribe or follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with everything. Now, I'm going to give you an overview of today's show, but first of all, let me show off this bad boy. This is some actual NitroNights merch, so I'm feeling very cool. Plus, you get this little extra added bit. Ba-ba! Anyway, we'll crack on. Overview of today's show. This is what's going to happen. I'll give you the newsflash. We'll welcome Danny Engels, who is our guest today, a self-declared Germany's best gamer. He'll be giving us a blast from the past. Plus, we'll give him some quick-fire questions, and we'll have a huge slice of the F1 2020 game. So let's kickstart with the news flash. And as I just mentioned, F1 2020 release has been announced. New circuits, split screen, a Michael Schumacher Deluxe Edition, and a major new My Team game mode. Plus, more flexibility in the career mode that I know we all love so much. Now, the official video game of the 2020 FIA Formula One World Championship will have all of that, plus loads more when it's released in July. I've heard that from the developers, Codemasters. Personally, when I say personally, I definitely read extensively online, but it's happening. Cannot wait for it. And it could be the first game ever to come out before the actual F1 season has started. That is unheard of. More on that on the show later on. Moving on, Thibault Courtois. You may know him as the Belgium international goalkeeper and starter at Real Madrid. Well, guess what? He's also a bit of a sim racer. He's taking a grid place on this Sunday's F1 Virtual Grand Prix, which is taking place in China. Now, he will be going alongside Alex Albon, the actual Red Bull F1 driver. They're teaming up, and this is in relation to the fact that previously for Red Bull, you had Sir Chris Hoy, the cyclist. He took part in Bahrain, and then Ben Stokes, the England sensational cricketer, he took part in the Vietnam Virtual Grand Prix. Now, neither of them did well, but after watching a lot of Thibault in other online races, I know he will fare much better. So best of luck to him. Finally, in the news flash, let's talk about Formula E. They are launching a virtual racing season, joining the likes of NASCAR, F1, and IndyCar. Now, this is after the announcement their suspension is extending through June in real-life races. They're launching this 9-week sim racing competition, and it's going to be run in R Factor 2 starting on the 18th of April. Now, instead of mimicking normal races, it's going to be a race royale style, where the last place driver will be eliminated after each completed lap until just 10 competitors are left. Apparently, drivers will be saying, "Where are we dropping?" It's a PUBG, Fortnite, Modern Warfare, COD joke. No more of those on the show. Now, Formula E tried to get ahead of the sim racing curve a few years ago when it held a $1 million competition back in 2017. This is a welcome return, and it also ends today's news flash.